Hey, what's up guys? Coding Apprentice here. So today I'm going to work on the check for Palindromes FreeCodeCamp algorithm challenge. And so what the problem states is that it says return true if the given string is a palindrome, otherwise return false. And a palindrome is a word or a sentence that's spelled the same way both forward or backward, ignoring punctuation, case, and spacing. And it looks like there's a note saying that all non-alpha numeric characters, or you'll need to remove all non-alpha numeric characters and turn everything lowercase in order to check for palindromes. And here's some examples of that. So it's basically, it's if you reverse the strings, it should read the same way. And we need to remove all characters, non-alphanumeric characters like spaces and symbols, things like that. So let's go into the code here real quick. Let's see. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to create a variable to store my string argument. So let's just call this original string. And let's see. So they have some helpful methods here. So string.prototype.replace. So we're going to use this .replace method on our string to remove all non-alphanumeric characters and symbols, things like that. So we'll take our string argument .replace. And we will, let's see here. So the way this works, it takes a regex pattern, and then you're going to also pass in the new substring, which is just going to be what you're going to replace all those instances where it matches the regex pattern. So I already went through this problem earlier, so the regex pattern that I'm going to use is going to be, let's see. So what this \w pattern does is it matches all non-alphanumeric characters in the string, and then I just added a underscore to also match the underscore, and then I put these square brackets around it to contain the whole regex pattern. So it'll match anything that's inside this bracket. And so after that, we will pass in our second argument, which will be what we're going to replace those instances where they match that pattern. So it'll be just an empty string like that. Alright. Oh yeah. And what we also want to do is we want to make sure we convert it all to lowercase. So to lowercase. So once we remove all those non-alphanumeric characters and symbols, we also want to convert it to all lowercase. So after that, we will create another variable called, I'll just call it str reversed. And so we will just take our original string dot, I believe it's dot split. So dot split will just convert our string into an array of individual characters, and then we will do a dot reverse on that array, which will just reverse the array, and then we will join it back together. and inside we'll pass in an empty string. So it'll just join it all together. Alright, so now we have two variables. We have our original string that's formatted the way we want it to, removing all non-alphanumeric characters and symbols, and also converting it to a lowercase, to all lowercase. And we created another variable called string reverse, which basically just reverses our original string variable. And so now I will create a return statement, and I will do original str equals str, oops, first. And so this will just return a Boolean value. So if this is true, so if our string if our original string matches our string reversed variable, then that means it is a palindrome. So let's just copy this whole thing into FreeCodeCamp. Let's run it. And there we go. It works. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you have another solution, feel free to drop it in the comments. And any feedback would also be encouraged. So I hope this was helpful for you guys. And yep, so see you in the next one.